必要なことはもうすべて自分の心にある。外の世界で探るべきことは存在しない。
Balance, flexibility, courage, creativity, harmony. The ancient teachings of the old masters have emerged once again, and thus we travel back to feudal Japan, live by the Bushido, and die by the sword. All in Epic Samurais. Epic Samurais is the incredible epic Japanese mod you have always dreamed of. It is available in 118 all the way to 120, although I highly suggest the 120 version as that is the most updated. And what you get is you get a whole world to explore. Especially if you get yourself the better combat and the combat role mods, which are highly recommended as they make with this mod even better. Additionally, there's a vast array of compatibility which exists with some other very popular mods. But enough chit chat, let's train to become a samurai. Resources. Like any good Minecraft mod, you will have to gather resources to join the ranks of the samurai. There are ruby, aquamarine, jade, onyx, and silver ores hidden in the earth. The ores are found from Y levels 10 all the way to Y level minus 64, so you'll need to go pretty deep to find them. Additionally, you can make yourself steel. Blasting some iron ingots will give you this pristine material needed for some of the samurai's favorite weapons. Furthermore, you can also make yourself some coated steel alloys like this one. But the question remains, what am I to do with all of those resources? Well, let's go on the offense. Weapons. Epic Samurais offers a variety of weapons to choose from. And by adding the better combat mod, you will see where the epic in Epic Samurais comes from. Starting off with the kunai. It is originally used as a basic tool, however, in the hands of a martial arts expert, they become a deadly weapon. Either throw them or use them in close quarter combat. Very versatile. And they're not difficult to craft either. With a knife handle, 1 nugget and 1 ingot of steel, you'll have this done in no time. If you need something purely range-based, look no further than the shuriken. These deadly weapons are easy to conceal and great to throw. An amazing supplementary weapon in any samurai's arsenal. Craft them with 4 steel ingots and never fear an enemy at range again. Something more simple yet still feared is the kama. Similar to the kunai, it is a traditional farming implement, yet in the correct hands, it becomes just as feared as any other weapon. While it might not be the first choice of a proper samurai, the kama is still able to deliver a mighty blow on your opponent. It is also fairly cheap to craft, only needing a knife handle, a steel ingot, and a steel nugget. The pole arm gives you several advantages in battle. With the naginata, you are sure to drive fear into the hearts of your enemies. It is the iconic weapon of the Onna Musha, a female warrior of the Japanese nobility. Using the weapon, each slice packs a punch, even if it is a bit slower to use. But remember the range advantage it might give you. Crafting the naginata requires a spear handle, 2 gold ingots, and 2 steel ingots. If you want your enemies to have ringing in their ears, look no further than the tetsubo. A spiked 2-handed war club, the slowest of all the weapons, but probably also the heftiest. Costing a full 4 steel ingots, 2 gold, and a katana handle, you might think it's pricey, but think about what kind of a weapon you get for that. Your dream was always to be a furry ninja with mighty claws. Why not give the shuko a try? You strap these claw gloves onto your hands, and you just go to town. They are fast, agile, and you can use 2 at the same time. They do require some worthwhile investment in terms of resources, requiring 2 gold ingots, 2 steel ingots, 2 steel nuggets, and a katana handle, but with the shuko, you are sure to be ferocious. The sai is a stabbing, striking, and disarming weapon originally from Okinawa. It too can be used in a 2-weapon fighting style. You can even mix and match with the shuko, the sai being the signature weapon of Raphael. You might think this is hard to craft, but quite the contrary. You merely need a steel ingot, a steel nugget, and a knife handle, and the sai will be yours. But enough with these toys. How about some real weapons? The nagamaki is an extra long handled sword, giving you additional range for giving up some speed in combat. It is made with a katana, a spear handle, and a nugget of steel. But of course, the thing you've all been waiting for. The signature weapon of the samurai. A curved, single-edged blade used in 2 hands. The katana, smithed with ancient techniques. It is among the finest weapons in history. And in this mod, it's made with a katana handle, 2 gold ingots, and 2 steel ingots. But there's also more to see. While some other weapons have netherite variants, the katana also has some special variants as well. The Oni katana applying flames and slowness. The Kitsune katana applying flames and blindness. The Onibi Katana, also applying flames and blindness. The Akaname Katana, applying poison and hunger. The Jorogumo Katana, applying wither and slowness. These epic weapons are to be wielded only by a true master swordsman, and a true master knows the best offense is often a great defense. Now let's take a look at the armors of epic samurais. Armor. First of all, for some basic clothing and fashion choice, you can wear the kimono robes with a straw hat if you like, giving you only a little protection, but they're also very cheap to craft. And then we go to the different tiers of armor. And there are tons of them, going from iron to silver to gold all the way to netherite and beyond. Each set of armor looks epic, and they are well worth the investment of resources, as you're not only protected in battle, you also look good as well. And with the optional compatibility, yes, you can even make yourself deeper and darker, create or Ars Nouveau armors, and a couple more as well. That is some dedication and even more styles to choose from. But maybe the samurai armor does not speak to you. Maybe you rather sneak through the shadows. Then the different ninja armor sets are exactly what you need. Similarly easy to craft, they offer a lot of protection and an awesome style. Just a shame that no one would see you in it. Lastly, there are the Oni mask and the Kitsune mask. They offer you additional protection against the elements. The Oni mask is even combinable with some of the helmets, making them even more powerful. Wildlife. And thus we get to some of the wildlife the mod has to offer, as it adds 10 new mobs to the game, all based on Japanese folklore. The Akaname, translated as scum licker or filth licker, is a creature with a long green tongue, ready to lick. They are hostile and will ruin your day, but encountering them might be worth it as they drop their tongue, and it can be used to enhance your katana. But some dimension hopping is required as they are confined to the nether. The Ennenra is a smoke and darkness monster. It resides in bonfires and can only be seen by the pure of heart. They drop coal and gunpowder, and they are found everywhere in the overworld. The Oni is a demon or ogre of Japanese folklore. It is believed to live in caves and mountains. However, in this mod, it only spawns in the nether. Even though these are tough creatures, downing one will get you access to the Oni horns, used to create the Oni mask. They also drop a ruby. The Kitsune, also known as the fox spirit, are ancient and wise animals. The more tails they possess, the wiser they are. They spawn all in the overworld and will drop both their valuable hide and their tails. While the hide can be used for a mask, the tails are there to enhance your katana. Closely related to the Kitsune is the two-tailed fox. They can be found in cherry groves and the flower forest biomes. And they are a less aggressive form of the Kitsune, but still have a chance to drop the valuable Kitsune tails and hide. The Jorogumo is a creature with the upper half of a beautiful woman and the lower half of a spider. These foul creatures spawn everywhere in the overworld and are tough opponents. However, upon defeating, they can drop their eyes, allowing you to enhance your katana once more. The Komainu, often called lion dogs, roam around the overworld and are one of the 3 passive mobs. They can, however, be slain for a cloth. And the last 2 are the most adorable in my opinion. The Tanuki and the Kauso. Both are found in the overworld and both can drop their straw hats. But how can you arm either of them? I mean, look at this otter just being cute with his lamp. Fantastic. Final thoughts. Epic Samurais deserves the word epic in their name. It thoroughly delivers an awesome and unique modding experience. And as it continues being developed, I'm excited to see what other cool things the developers can come up with. And thus I will leave you with the great words of the samurai master Miyamoto Musashi.
その道にあらざるといえども、道を広く知れば物事に出会いごと。
So, yeah.